Hey man, today we got a special guest on Zach TV, man. Please state your name for the people.
Chicago World News, you already know, man. Hey, shout out Zach TV for this interview. Any of you guys who ain't subscribed to him yet, man, definitely go and subscribe to him, man. Appreciate this opportunity, bro.
Man, that's what's up. I appreciate you, man. You know what got me, like I've been watching your shit for a minute, but what really got me noticing, and I had to hit you up, like I gotta get in contact with this dude, get him on Zach TV. You did the a blog, a video about Young Money, like the top killers and Young Money, and that shit was just like, what the fuck? Like I'm like, this guy got some big balls. He's very brave. How the fuck did you get into this blogging shit, man?
Man, bro, it was mainly just the fans, bro. Like when I first started this blogging stuff, man, I was just making videos about everything, bro. Like I was doing a lot of videos for people back in my country. You know what I'm saying?
Country?
Yeah. I'm originally from this little island called Crete. It's part of Greece. It's in the Mediterranean Sea. You know what I'm saying? I was making videos for a lot of people back there. Videos that weren't even in English, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was making videos about all certain type of topics. And then what happened was I started making some videos about like the neighborhoods where I lived, like neighborhoods where I lived and worked. Garfield Park was the main one. Rogers Park, Uptown. I made videos about these neighborhoods, and in these videos I would talk about like what gangs were in these neighborhoods. Now these weren't just videos about the streets; they were videos about everything having to do with that hood. You know what I'm saying? The schools, the restaurants, all of that stuff. And so I would talk about this, and then, you know, after about 100 subscribers or whatever, I checked my subscriber base, and I'm seeing a lot of subscribers like EBK this, like a lot of gang stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm like, okay, these people subscribing to me, and even though that wasn't the main focus of my channel, you know what I'm saying? The channel was kind of all over the place. So then, after I seen that, I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna do more, you know, videos about the street stuff, because that's who's subscribing to my channel. So I started doing more stuff like, you know, this group on this block was more into it with this. When I would talk about the hoods, I would go more into detail about that stuff. So then people started leaving comments like, hey, can you make a video about this? Can you make a video about that? So I was basically just, you know, responding to requests. And that's really what it's been ever since, bro. I didn't even really decide the direction of the channel. I was like, in the beginning, I was showing my face. I was playing basketball.
Right.
I was, you know what I'm saying, going up to girls, doing pranks, you know what I'm saying, like doing all kind of goofy crap, bro. But like people were requesting certain kind of videos, so I just kept on giving them what they wanted, and the channel just took this direction, bro. Like that's the same thing with that that Young Money video, that Taekwondo Roll video, all of them, bro. That was all response to requests.
Oh.
And what happened, bro? Like I had some shorties from like those hoods, okay, hit me up on the channel talking about like dudes that I kind of knew, just acquaintances of mine, hit me up on the channel like, hey, can you do a video about like how we just, you know, scored on them or whatever?
What?
Yeah, and I'm like. This was like a year ago, bro, okay? Because they were wanting to like use me to flex on their, you know, on their ops, you know what I'm saying? And at first I was like, nah, bro, I can't do that, you know what I'm saying? That's out of bounds or whatever.
So hold on. So a guy, for the people that don't know out there, you know what I'm saying, Zach TV One Land. So just if somebody go kill one of their ops, quote unquote, say, or shoot them or whatever, they'll reach out to you so you can talk about it, do a blog about it.
Yeah, because they can't do it, you know what I'm saying? Because they, you know, their ops expect them to flex on social media, whatever. Right. But it's like if I make a video about it now, it's like it's out there and they get more clout off that.
It's global.
You know what I'm saying? Now everybody in the hood wasn't cool with that. That was the main reason why I was like, nah, because I was like, it's gonna put y'all at risk. Because you know, if they find out that y'all talking to me, that's gonna put y'all at risk. I was like, nah, man. But like after a while, I started to, how can I say this? Like I started to realize that like the dudes who were against it. Mm-hmm. Really, they were against it for like the wrong reasons, because they were like, you know, we want to be able to just kill and not have anybody say anything about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So after a while, I was like, all right, man, if these shorties want this out there, I'm gonna do it. But I didn't put all the stuff that they wanted in the video. They were talking about like, hey, make sure to talk about the part where he ran and he looked like a goofy and all this stuff. And I was like, bro, I ain't gonna say all that, man. But I will say, you know, what I'm saying, the basic facts. Like after about like 4 months of them bugging me, like make these videos, I was like, nah, bro, I ain't finna do that. I finally made a video, and then I was thinking about it, and I was like, nah, and then I deleted the video. But then it was like a couple more months, and I think it was just like when one of them little girls got shot, that was like my breaking point where I was just like, man, you know, I ain't gonna live by this, you know, G code, don't snitch, whatever, man. Like if these dudes wanna go out there and catch a body and hit a little girl and say don't snitch about that, man, like forget that, man, I don't even care. I was mad one night, bro, and I just like got on the computer and just like made that video and just spilled all the information them shorties gave me, bro. That's how it basically went down.
So, and I saw something, it was like your response, you was like, man, I'm not a snitch, I'm not, like, when you see people on the YouTube comment saying, oh, this, you a snitch, you a CI, this is not a part of the street code. What's your take on that?
Bro, I'm a middle-aged white male from the west side of Chicago, bro. I'm not from the south side. how did I get this information if somebody else wasn't snitching to me? You know what I'm saying? I'm just like the dude who's, I'm the end point.
Fact.
Like y'all coming to me, y'all ain't coming at the dudes who were flexing on social media for the last year about, oh, we caught this body, we caught that body. I'm like, every single thing I talk about in that video, you can find somebody alluding to it somewhere on Twitter over the past year. You can find them flexing on Instagram. Like, bro, one of them dudes, I ain't gonna say his name, he was coming at me, he wanted to box me, he wanted to kill me, whatever. He was like, bro, you spilled everything about what I just did and all this. He was hitting me up privately on Twitter. He's like, you told everything I just did and all that stuff, you the police, all that. I'm like, bro, let me show you some stuff. I got him screenshots of all of the places on Twitter where he had said the exact same stuff I had said in the video, okay? You know, putting the same information out there. I'm like, bro, I just repeated what you just said. You know what I'm saying? So how you gonna call me a snitch? You just self-snitched for the last year and now you mad at me? I'm like, bro, I gave you what you wanted. You wanted the clout. That's why you've been flexing on social media like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, you know what I mean? If they ain't got no problem snitching on themselves, I ain't got no problem, you know what I'm saying, exposing what they doing, because I'm not no street dude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got felonies or whatever, I got a pass, but that's all in the past. And you know what I'm saying, I had all that expunged, you know what I'm saying, I paid my debt to society, all that, man. So, you know what I'm saying, I ain't in the streets. I ain't gotta live by no G code. I'm a citizen. If I see little girls getting smoked out here and you know what I'm saying, you busting shots, half court shooting across the street, you know what I'm saying, maybe you got lucky this time and you didn't hit no civilians, but what's to say the next time you ain't gonna get lucky? So I ain't got no qualms about snitching on nobody, putting that out there, man. I ain't got no, you know what I'm saying, I can't feel sorry for dudes, man. I just can't.
I want to talk about some, I don't know, just let me know if you're able to express it to the world. You know, your YouTube recently got deleted, you know, and
yeah,
everybody was like, Free Chicago News, what the fuck happened? The Fed snatched them. Can we talk about that or no?
Bro, like, that's a situation I can't really speak on. My homie had started the movement, you know what I'm saying, the Free Chicago News movement, bro. Shout out to him, shout out to Isaiah over at Chicago Game TV for letting everybody know. I'm going to just leave it at that, bro, because that situation is still ongoing. I can't really speak to much. And it's other people involved in that situation, too, that I can't really speak on, man.
Oh, and I understand. I appreciate that. Can we... Do you have personal relationship with some of these guys that's in your video? You know, because you do a lot of videos on different game members, different rappers. But it's one particular guy that I see you talk about a lot, and you're more on his side, you know, like against the law. His name is, you know, D Rose, you know, the innocent guy. Is that a personal relationship?
Bro, I ain't gonna say like me and D-Rose day one homies or nothing like that, but I mean, I'll say this, we have corresponded, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Okay, and I'm gonna just leave it at that because again, I don't want to affect that case.
Okay.
Okay, because that case is an ongoing case, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. That's what's up. What's next for Chicago News, man?
Man, whatever the fans want, bro, you know what I'm saying? And whatever, like I get a lot of help from other people when I do my videos. Like
so you're not by yourself?
I'm not by myself, bro. Like I reach out to other people for help, you know what I'm saying, for information. None of the guys who give me that kind of information about the killings and stuff like that, none of them are you know, in this video. I would never put them on camera. But dudes I just need help, you know what I'm saying, need help from, like, you know, what's going on in this hood, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, like, what neighborhood is like to the north of y'all, just like little stuff like that, little information. I can reach out to these guys, bro. These dudes from the same side of the city as me, you know what I'm saying, all my West Side homies. These guys, by the way, they all rap, man. Go and check them out, man. Blessed and Gifted. Laquan the MC, man. You know, I put on for them because they from the same side of the city as me, man. I like to support the West Side most of all. This is my homie Chicago writer, man. He's helped me out a lot with the channel, bro. My channel wouldn't be where it's at without him, bro. I had to give him recognition. Okay. He got his own channel. Definitely go and subscribe to him. So to all these guys, man, check their stuff out, guys, because they didn't help me out a lot, you know what I'm saying, especially Laquan.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So do these guys, like, how is they just hit your DM or do they call you, like, and be like, such just got smoked?
Some of them call me, some of them text me, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, it was a killing that happened about 3 months ago. Like, it was like before it hit the news or anything, bro. I got the text and the call. He's like, yeah, man, we just caught that goofy lacking and blah blah blah. And he's like, man, can you make a video about it? I'm like, man, I gotta at least wait to hit the news first, because if I put it out before it hits the regular news, the cop's gonna be knocking at my door wondering how I got this info. So I let it hit the regular news first, then I made the video about it, bro.
What the fuck?
Yeah, bro.
So you think, do you think the police watch your shit?
Yeah, I think they do. I think some of them probably do. Cause see, the thing is, bro, I was working as a substitute teacher in the Chicago public high schools for about 12 years, bro. Okay. And I started that job when I was 22. As soon as my record got expunged for my charges, like, I immediately went and got that. And what happened was, like, I was working for the district office, and they send you to all the high schools, okay, throughout the whole city. So I worked at more than 50 high schools. So the kids that I started working with when I was just starting, they in like their late 20s, early 30s now. So like I kept up a relationship with a lot of these kids. Like because I was the type of teacher that would let you do whatever the heck you wanted, man. Especially when I was subbing.
So like a teacher didn't give a fuck.
Right? They were like, I mean, I was the kind of teacher that you don't want your kids to have. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying?
So you was just there for a check, basically.
I mean, I was a sub. You know? Bro.
Yeah.
And you know, so it was what it was, bro. So after that, you know, I eventually got fired from that job, as you can probably predict. But after that, man, like I kept up a relationship with a lot of them kids, bro, because we used to hoop and stuff and all that. So now, you know, I know like tons of people all over the city, all sides of the city from that. So I can call a lot of people asking them, you know, hey, you hear about what happened over there? Like, oh yeah, that was so and so. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I can keep up with this on the low, you know.
Damn. What was one of the worst high schools you had to substitute teach at?
I'm gonna say this, bro. Like, as far as the area, as far as like the neighborhood, the stuff that went on outside the school, it was the first high school where I started. That was Marshall. That's on Kesey and Adams. It was a lot of stuff. Like one of our basketball coaches got shot by a student for like cutting him from the team.
Get the fuck out of here,
bro. He caught him on the street too, bro. Like he was coming down Augusta, to drop his daughter off at school, and the student was waiting at a stop sign and ran up on him in the car and hit him.
Cause he cut him from who?
Bro, bro, I'm telling you, bro.
What the fuck?
It was a lot of crazy stuff that went on over there, bro. But like that was outside the school. Most of the you know the vice lords over there, like they would take stuff outside the school. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't handle stuff inside the school. As far as stuff that went on inside the school, bro, the worst was like early 2000s.
Travis High School?
Yeah, bro.
Talk about
he
that.
wasn't there. Damn, my bad. Edit that out.
It's all good.
You got one more, we gonna bake your ass.
I'm buzzing off this, bro. It was a lot of stuff that went on inside that school, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, they would handle gang conflicts inside that school.
Was you ever nervous?
Like, one time, I had to break up a fight between this one dude, like this four-corner hustle dude, and I remember like this African kid who like hated this kid. So they were fighting, and then like I broke up the fight. Then the cops called me down to the office, and they were like, "Hey, did so-and-so like hit you?" And I was like, "Nah, he didn't really hit me." They're like, "Well, I heard that you were breaking up that fight. Did he touch you at all?" I was like, "Well, yeah, he touched me, but it was just because I was breaking up the fight." And then they were like, all right, because we're gonna arrest him for assaulting a teacher. I was like, no, he didn't assault no teacher. I was like, no, that's not what happened. So then they're like, all right, well, anyways, just sign this paper and that you were down here or whatever, and then, you know what I'm saying, you ain't gotta worry about this no more. So I was like, all right, I was here, I left. The next day, Shorty seen me on the block, the dude who, you know, they just asked me about. He seen me on the block over on Morse Avenue. And he was like, hey, I heard you like snitched on me that I had hit you or whatever. I was like, nah, bro, I ain't do none of that. I just told him what happened. Like, y'all were fighting, I broke up the fight. He was like, yeah, well, they trying to lock me up or whatever. I'm like, man, don't worry, man. I'm gonna go down there tomorrow and take care of this. So the next day I went down there. I was like, hey, why did y'all put down that? You know what I'm saying? I said that he hit me. I told y'all what happened. It was just a fight. I broke it up. They were like, oh, don't worry about it. He's already locked up. See the kind of you see this kind of fool ass crap that cops be doing, bro. So I was like, man. After that, like, I was nervous to do anything. Because I was like, the police gonna twist some kind of crap, man. Like, they be doing a lot of dirty stuff, bro. Especially in that neighborhood, too, man. It's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes up there that I can't even say.
So that was a bad rep on your name throughout the school?
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy. Now, talk about this. So you do a lot of videos about killers and who did this, who did that. Have anybody ever reached in your DM like, you motherfucker, when I catch you?
Every day, bro.
For real?
Every day, bro. Talking about we gonna kill you. What's his name? One dude, I ain't gonna say it.
No,
like, he wanted to meet up with me in box. So I was like, I told him yes.
What?
Hold
on. So explain it. He said, let's meet up and
I'll tell you who it was after the video's over, bro. But yeah, he wanted to meet up with me in box, bro. I was like, all right, man, we gonna meet right in your hood. We gonna box. And then he was like, all right. I was like, hey, and you better have your gun on you too, because if one of your little homies pop out the cut, I'm gonna up my pole and just smoke everybody.
Yeah, right. I can with this shit.
I can show you the screenshot, bro. So then the next time, like, I'm gonna let you know what day next week. So he's like, all right, bet, bro, we gonna meet up next week. So I texted him back the next week. He had blocked me from Twitter, from his account.
So you was gonna really slide to his hood?
Bro. I ain't gonna say nothing, bro. I ain't gonna say what I was planning to do, but yeah, I had something on my sleeve, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. Could you at least, okay, don't say the rapper. Could you at least say what hood he from?
Yeah, man, he's from Taekwondo World.
Where's that look? I don't.
That's like 61st and Vernon to 63rd and Eberhard, bro. That's like STL, Tuckerville.
Oh.
They clicked up with them. They clicked up with EBT and all of them down there.
Okay.
Jaro, they clicked up with Jaro.
Okay. What was it like? Was it a video that you was while you was editing it or driving through the hood? Was you thinking like this shit gonna get me a lot of exposure, or this shit might get me killed, or a lot of people gonna hit me for this one particular video?
Absolutely, bro. When they were, you know what I'm saying, on my ass to do those killer videos, I'm talking about the shorties in the hood trying to flex on their ops. I was like, man, this is gonna dry up my interview game totally. Nobody's gonna rock with me after this, you know what I'm saying? And that was true, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, man, this is gonna hurt my money in the long run. But after a while, bro, I was just like, man, I don't know. It was just my mind state just changed, and I eventually just did it. I can't really even explain it, bro.
What was the worst video you ever done that you got the most criticism for?
This is a video that got taken down now. Bang the Hitter, Young Pappy's homie.
Oh shit!
Okay, he
from the North Pole.
Yeah, bro. He had came at me like talking about stop talking about our hood. He had made a live video talking about stop talking about our hood. You say one more thing about our hood, we're gonna catch your ass in our hood. We're gonna stomp you. We're gonna rob you. We're gonna take your camera. So I came back. I was like, all right, bro, do that. I was like, if you want to get on my ass, bro, that's up to you. But you know, I might not be able to keep my lips sealed about what y'all did to so and so. You know, because I know about the hits that he did and stuff too.
Whoa, hold on, whoa. So you know about actual quota supposedly hits that this guy
for 2 years, bro. I lived at Morrison Ashland. That's PBG's hood. Okay. So I know a whole bunch of people from that hood. Plus I worked at Sullivan. So I know like all the old school OGs from like PBG's block. ICG, Insane Cutthroat Gangster, bro. Like I know all of them, bro. So like I know everything that he did, bro.
So the guy said he was like, stop talking about my hood, my block. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? And you told him if you fuck me up, I'm gonna release this. I'm gonna basically expose you.
Not at that point. PBG Lucci had tried to set up my homie to kill him. Chicago Gang TV. Okay, he had DM'd another guy. We had his phone hacked. Okay, one of my other homies.
What?
This guy E Savage. You guys probably know about him. He hacks a lot of rappers' phones. We're homies with him. So he had hacked PBG Lucci's phone and got him.
Yeah. Hold up, bro.
This is fucking sad.
Hold up. The E Savage motherfucker that be hacking Instagram and Twitter?
Yeah, we know him.
I thought he was an Asian kid.
Nah, he a black kid, bro, from the suburbs.
That's who hacked my Twitter. Yeah, but continue. Okay, continue. So y'all hacked a rapper's phone.
Sorry, bro.
No, keep burping. So y'all hacked somebody's phone, bro.
We were in his phone. We got his DMs, bro, and he was talking about setting my homie up to have him whacked on an interview. Okay, he was talking about we need to get an interview with Chicago Gang TV, and we're gonna smoke his ass. So after that was when I was like, bro, I'm gonna let. I was like, bro, I ain't no killer. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no none of that. So I'm not gonna ride on y'all. I ain't gonna roll on y'all. But y'all keep, you know what I'm saying, staying on that. I was like, bro, I'm gonna make sure all y'all ain't never see the light of day again. You know what I'm saying? Because that's my homie. Chicago Gang TV, me and him like brothers, bro.
Who is that?
I ain't gonna say his. Okay. I ain't gonna say his identity. I wanted to bring him here today, but I was like, no, for Shorty's safety, I ain't gonna do that. He stays in Inglewood. He's a JoJo World member. Okay, so me and him like close homies, bro.
Damn.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's probably like one of my closest homies. So when they tried to set him up, I was like, that's it. I don't care about nothing now. I don't care if y'all call me a snitch, call me whatever y'all want.
Fine, I'm dropping Jews on everything.
Yeah, I was like, I ain't gonna let homie's life get taken. You know what I'm saying? So.
Facts. I saw one comment. And it was kind of disrespectful, and I'm like, I gotta ask you this. Somebody said that Chicago World News, and tell me how you feel about this, is the Alpo of Chicago.
Is the what?
Alpo.
Alpo?
Alpo. How do y'all feel? Talk about that, man. Y'all in. How do y'all feel? You smirk like talk.
I ain't never heard of that shit. Damn, I'm about to say
if you want to get down to it, though.
Okay.
But I'm gonna say that that's the Alpo of Chicago. He had to be in this shit.
Fact.
Alpo was in that shit.
Right.
He's not.
He's not. That's a fact.
So do y'all condone what he's doing, even though he's a blogger? How do y'all feel?
I
feel like it's like he said, you feel me? He don't really live by that code. You feel me?
Right.
Okay.
It's different.
It'd be different if one of us was doing it.
Right.
Most definitely.
He's not accountable to the code.
Say it again.
He's not accountable to the code because he don't live by it.
Most definitely. Do the heat get brung on y'all because y'all friends with him?
Nah,
So motherfucker never approached y'all, bro.
They not giving me no information on this.
Right.
Oh no, but just cause they, you know what I'm
Just
saying?
because we fuck with you.
Exactly,
motherfucker,
exactly.
Nah, bro, it ain't. I don't think it'll ever come to that just because it's not really that deep.
Right. I mean, because we already had, you feel me? We did a video with bro, you feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
And we already said
That
what
shit
it
shot,
was.
we said what it is,
You know what
what's
I'm
hot,
saying?
what we from and
So
shit.
they know what it is.
It's music business stuff, bro.
Right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay. Get this money, man.
Most
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I watched a few of your past interviews, like you did an interview with Famous, you was in 600, like you was literally in 600. Was you by yourself?
But Steve, yeah, I went down there by myself.
Steve Drive.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. Name a few other interviews that you have done in person.
AO the rapper. I did a bunch of interviews with some 4CH homies of mine out west, former students of mine at Marshall. They on Woodblock. I did a lot, bro. Just random interviews with like streetwise vendors. A lot of rappers, bro. Shoot, there's too many to even remember, man. You know what I'm saying?
So, okay, your latest interview you did, you had your face covered, bro. You know what I'm saying? The same, like, with this interview, your face was blurred out. Why is it? Do you feel that you're too big, you're too popular now, you can't show your face no more?
No, I know so many people in the city, like from substitute teaching, that they would know my government name from having me as a teacher. They would put that out there, and then they could use my government name to get to my family members. It ain't even about me. You know what I'm saying? Because I have a really unique, long-ass Greek last name that's, you know what I'm saying? It's like, there's like nobody else.
So you're Greek.
Yeah, I'm like, my island is part of Greece.
Do you eat gyros?
That's a good question, Charlie. You get down with the gyros.
Man, like,
You gyros.
But,
you like sauce, Uncle Reeves.
yeah, so, yeah, basically that, bro.
Wow, that's crazy. So from now on, when we see you doing these interviews, are you gonna have your mask on or what?
Probably for now, you know what I'm saying, until you know what I'm saying, I can maybe get my family. My sister's supposed to move to Boston pretty soon for a job, so after she's out, because, you know what I'm saying, right now she works in a pretty high-risk area. She's still on the west side, man.
And there's people that literally wants to kill you because of your footage.
Yeah, my sister doesn't look like me at all. Like, you know how Greeks can be like, we can be white or we can be like kind of tan, like Latino looking? My sister, bro, she looks like people think she's Mexican, Puerto Rican, all that, because she's so tan, like naturally tan. She got brown eyes, black hair, all that stuff, bro. So she don't look like me at all. But yeah, people literally would, I mean, they would get at her if they knew she was my sister, you know what I'm saying?
So if a person, just say if it was a concert, you know, would you just if a motherfucker rapper want to bring you out, you know what I'm saying, to a concert, man, we got Chicago news in the building, would you go walk on stage?
No, I wouldn't do that, bro.
None of that shit.
No.
You ain't fucking with it.
Plus, I don't want
Publicity.
any fame or publicity either, you know what I'm saying? I don't want
But
that.
you're known, bro. When I was in New York, they was asking me about you. Like, man, have you ever met him? Like, you're known. You got to think. You're global. Everybody watch your YouTube channel.
See, I don't know, bro. I don't think I'm that well. I mean, I only got like 30-something thousand.
That don't mean shit, bro. Just because a person don't like a comment don't mean they don't watch your work. You know, you're known, bro. You know, you got Zach TV interviewing you, man. You're big, man. You're big.
I don't know, man. Yeah, but I want to be able to stay anonymous, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because I want to start up another channel, like I already have started up another channel, like for Greeks. Like it's just like I speak in Greek on it. I don't even speak English. So I don't want people to like, you know what I'm saying, go and find me. Because on that channel I show my face and find it. But yeah, it's like an all Greek channel. You know what I'm saying?
Have a person ever approached you like, dude, ain't you Chicago News? Or recognize your voice?
Yeah, they recognized me off the voice when I was in the gym hooping one time.
What?
You know what I'm saying? And it was a bunch of shorties from Rogers Park too. I had to kind of bail out the gym, bro.
Hold on. So hold on. Whoa. How did you? So you in that ball, the boo, Steve Kerr type shit, you know? And then they hold on. And what did they say? What did they say?
They were playing some Young Pappy music on one of their like little boombox things.
Okay.
And I was like yeah, R.I.P. Pappy guys. You know what I'm saying? I was just like R.I.P. Young Pappy, man. And they were like, hey, I recognize your voice. Ain't you the dude who goes around with the phone? I'm like, what you talking about, bro? Going around with the phone? He's like, yeah, you got that channel. I'm like, channel? I'm like, I don't know. I don't have cable, bro. I don't know what y'all talking about, bro. He's like, don't try to fake, bro. I'm like, I don't know what y'all talking about, man. But then like he's like whispering to his little homies, like pointing to me and stuff. I like quietly just walked out the gym.
Oh my God.
So when you got out the gym and you was out of their view, what you do?
Run.
Nah, I just.
Like what you do? Nah, but you
Everybody done had their time.
no, keep it a buck. You just Zach TV, yeah. So like when you get out. But y'all funny as hell. No, stop. So we,
Damn.
Yeah, little one.
when you nah,
When they can't see you.
On my live.
so when you got out of come on, y'all bogus. When you got out of shooting them view, what you was on?
Man, drove through McDonald's, bro. That was basically it, man.
So I'm saying, did you walk fast to your car?
Oh,
Hey, you know how motherfuckers walk in that early morning jog on beans at.
But no, on some real shit. On some real shit. When you do these footages, like I saw you when you was riding, you was talking about how the beef between STL and O Block came about. You actually drive through these neighborhoods?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I used to be a cab driver in Chicago, bro. So I've been down all the
Damn. What the fuck? Next you gonna tell me you sold corn? You know.
On me for the Lord.
No, this man, you did the substitute teaching, cab.
Well, no,
driver.
because substitute teaching don't pay the bills, bro. So
It don't?
I was cab driving on the night shift. You know what I'm saying? So I did that. I did security work. I was working in a grocery store. I did a bunch of jobs.
Hustler, man. That's what's up, man. Chicago news, man. This been classic. Have anybody ever reached out to you like, man, I need a sit down interview with you?
I did a phone interview with Truth Tellers, bro. Other than that, yeah, some dude who runs a battle rap channel just called me for a phone interview the other night. But other than that, no, not really.
Angry fan?
Like, yeah, angry fan. Like, some people have asked me for interviews trying for it to be a setup. Like, actually, big shout out Young Pappy's mother, man. I owe that lady my life because I was going to do an interview with some members from over there. And she had told my homie, she's like, tell your homie don't do that because that's a setup. And and it was a setup. I found out about it later because we had gotten in their DMs and found out they were trying to set us up. So she saved me, bro, because I was about to go.
So I got a question. So how the fuck, like, how do you, like, what make you think, Shorty about to set me up? Like, do you get a suspicious vibe or you like, nah, this just not right?
Shoot, I'm speaking on bodies, bro. I mean, of course they're gonna try to set me up. You know what I'm saying? That just comes with doing that, man.
So what made you take the opportunity or the chance with your life and say, I'm finna do this interview with Zach TV?
I mean, bro, like, at first, honestly, I didn't know if it was the real you. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody, like, you know, with a fake, you know, someone trying to set me up or something like that. But when I named, like, Oak Park as the location, in the Oak Park Library, I was like, okay, you know, this is probably legit. Because if they would have asked me, oh, no, bro, you're going to meet us over here on, you know what I'm saying, 63rd and Eberhard or whatever, I would have been like, nah, bro.
Right.
But, you know what I'm saying, since when you said, all right, I'll come out there to, you know, Oak Park, I was like, you know what I'm saying, because I want, you know, this was far for me, too, like, you know what I'm saying, like Burbs and all that kind of stuff. I wanted to have it, you know, down by Harrison and Damon, but, you know, like that area, if I was like, if it was the real Zach TV coming down there, they recognize his face, it would make us too hot, you know, because people around there know what I'm on and stuff, so I was like, nah. But yeah, when you said, yeah, I'll come out there, it was like, all right, yeah, that's probably legit.
So people in your hood, where you reside, where you live at, on Harrison or what?
I mean, I ain't gonna say that, like, that's I got a lot of places where I can stay around the city, you know what I'm saying? With
But people know what you do.
Yeah.
Not really?
Yeah.
And they show love, like, man, that's my man.
Yeah, they show love, bro, like on some business stuff. But we also got like some people that, you know, don't like what's going on over there. But that's not about the channel, just because like who my friends are, you know what I'm saying, over there. Like they don't like them, so they don't like me.
Man, do this ever, like, of course it puts you in an awkward situation because you got friends that's with this street shit, but you report, have you ever had to report on one of your friends?
No, never.
Never. And that's some shit you would never do.
Right, never.
No matter if it's real big, they like, man, we want to hear a story about this hood.
I would never report a friend, bro.
Okay, man. Damn, Chicago News. Before we get out of here, man, please let the people know how they can follow you on these social sites.
Man, I'm at Provatakis on Twitter, PROVATAKIS, or on Instagram at Chicago World News, all one word, guys, or Chicago World News on YouTube. You already know.
Man, I want to ask you one more thing, man. Like, how the fuck do you break into somebody's DM or phone? You get into.
I'm not the one who does it. You know what I'm saying? That's our homie that does that, bro. But it's ways you can do it, man. It ain't as hard as you think. There's software where you basically, you know what I'm saying. The software will try like 1,000 passwords per nanosecond. You know what I'm saying, until it finds a combination that gets in there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's software. Like I ain't gonna speak too much on that, bro. But there's software that can get in somebody's DM.
But you only do that to motherfuckers you hate.
I don't do it, you know what I'm saying? I just take the material that they've already got, because what E-Savage do, he'll get a guy's music and threaten to release it early if they don't pay him. That's his hustle, you know what I'm saying? So the rappers hate him, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? He gets a lot of information that way, and
so he breaking that email?
He could, he in their email. He was in BU Double's email. He got a lot of songs that ain't been released yet, bro. You know what I'm saying?
that's fucking up their money, man. That's sad. That's not.
I don't condone what he do.
Do you try to tell them, like, since you're a shorty, like, stop, man? This how these rappers eat. Like, that shit fool.
Yeah.
That's gay.
Yeah, definitely.
Cause your homie them rappers. So what if somebody did that to them?
Definitely, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Nailed to the cross.
Yeah, I'll say don't release their music. But if it's one of our ops though, or not one of our, I mean I don't have ops, but you know what I'm saying, guys who just like would want to kill me or some, you know what I'm saying. If he gonna break into one of his things, I'm definitely gonna use that information. I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying, be out there at risk on the streets without knowing what's going on.
Right. Wow, man. Man, I really appreciate this, man. Before we get out of here, we gonna do it on a different note, man. I want your homie to spit some of that shit.
Because you know if you ain't bring that shit up, you see me, motherfucker, ready.